I have not played any of the Drifter, and I don't know actually that much about it. Oh, the game audio. That darn game audio. Where? The Drifter. We're going to try 50%. How much does this? This freaking camera. Oh, that's the opposite of the intended effect. Cool. I'm sure when I get in the game it'll be too loud again. Thanks, Joaquin Adolfo. Thanks. These are some Ray-Bans. I need my glasses to read what my glasses are. They're Ray-Ban aviators. I saw 3 Days of the Condor and flipped out. Oh, just finished Vespers. Nice. Just wait a second before starting here. Yeah, I got to go to Australia late-ish last year. Is that October? Yeah, October of last year I got to go to Australia. And this game won a lot of awards. And seems cool. Apple Racing Kringle. Nice. Gee whiz. So there was a cold going around in late December, early January in Southern California at least. I think I got it from about 6 sub 10-year-old kids that were at a New Year's Eve party. And the cold itself wasn't that bad, but you have a cough for 3 weeks. It sucks. Oh, yikes. The weird bird I heard in Australia? No. Who can say? Alright, you know what? Alright, so I don't really actually know much about this game other than it's very pretty, won a lot of awards, Australian, point and click. Let's get rolling.
I jumped the car back in Breaker's Cut. Told myself I'd never come back. Oh well, shit. Here I am. This must be me. Damn. Shouldn't have told Annie I'd come. Don't know how she tracked down my number. My strong, big sister. Crying into the phone. Ah, well.
Nice. Hello, Optimus Rhyme 15. Hi, Fighty 15. Angry Mob of Steve Powerhoff did Crawl? I think so. Heavy doors, rusted and rotten. Rusted and rotten, my pack. My bed for the night, a wooden pallet covered in old rags. Light filters in from vents in the wall of the car. Sweet, let me check out my pack. Who's this? Old tarp. This looks like a part on. I'm just gonna... Look, I'm not a drifter. I'm not a professional drifter. But this kind of looks like a body under a tarp. Ball season is now. Are you coming back next year to Austria? Do Do you mean 26? I'm gonna go to Munich. I had meant to go back to Innsbruck. A little bit lower game audio. All right, hold on. We're gonna try 35. Yeah, I had meant to go back to Innsbruck because I got invited to Munich. And I'm gonna go to Munich, but it's kind of last minute. I don't think I'm gonna. This might be the first year in many years that I've not gone to Vienna, actually. Okay, let's check out the old tarp in the corner.
I stooped to pull back the tarp. Poor old guy had hardly stirred the whole trip, sleeping off one thing or another.
So I could be a professional drifter because I have the eye of a professional drifter, knowing that there's a body under a tarp. Whoops. More whisk. The pancake place went to shit. Aren't there? What is it, Kaiserschmarrn? Aren't there a number of those places, or is it basically that one or nothing? The old feller had been here when I hopped in. On no reason to wake him. All right.
Everything I need's in there, so not much. My phone, wallet, change of undies and shaving kit so I can freshen up when I need to. Plus the suit I'd borrowed for the funeral.
Luke B. Love this game a lot. Also highly recommend the Telwinium, Dave's ongoing series of wheel and time-inspired point-and-clicks. Ooh. Kaiserschmarrn. It's delicious. Would I rather have Kaiserschmarrn? No one asked me this, but I'm going to ask myself. Would I rather have Kaiserschmarrn or Zakatorte? And it's a difficult question to answer. All right, I guess I'm going to leave.
Okay, time to ditch this old girl. I pull at the door, and it doesn't budge. Great.
What the deuce?
Familiar skyline peeks through the vents of the old reefer. City hasn't changed much in the last 5 years. Jeez, what am I going to say to Sarah? Hey, sorry about, disappearing for half a decade. Jesus.
I was drifting. All right, so I looked out.
I've been sleeping rough long enough to get a good night's kip, despite the diesel fumes and the noise.
Okay, what am I... Okay. Andreas Mahler behavior disappearing, yeah. Okay, so now I can talk to this guy.
Hey, give me a hand with this door. He mutters something under his breath, continues snoring.
Let's contemplate this. The action icon on an object has changed. Try interacting again. No interaction. Use, pick up, etc. Examine, talk to, search, walk. Times 2 to skip. That's nice. That's a nice thing in a point and click where you're doing a lot of walking.
I grab the tarp.
I grab the tarp. The old tarpaulin is full of holes. Click an interactive object to use the item. Small hatch up there. So maybe I can use the tarp to adventure
No
game.
point covering that.
Let's see.
I want to open the door, not block it further.
You fucking dipshit. Why would you think I want to block it? Maybe I cover him up again.
I'll keep it.
Maybe not.
I want to open the door.
Okay. I did like Citizen Sleeper 2, but I haven't played it since that stream. I did not play a ton of games last year. I mostly played Sush. I caught up on Sush. Played all of Ghost of Tsushima.
Bending down, I shake him by the shoulder. I fall back as the iron bar whistles past my face. Hey, watch it!
Quiet! You'll get us killed again!
You've lost it, mate.
You have to help!
He glances to the side, listening.
You're right. Tried that. It's no use.
What?
Think!
He continues muttering under his breath. Look, put it down.
I'll put it through your skull! Think!
He returns to muttering to himself, eyes darting about wildly.
Uh-oh. Is it time to tarp this dude?
I throw the tarp over the raving man, wrestling him to the ground.
Get it off! You don't know what you're doing!
I gotta get out of here.
Give me the bar.
I jam
now
the
we're
bar into
cooking.
the frame, lean into it. The door gives way with a screech. Sudden, blinding light stabs at my eyes. I spin back behind the door. The old guy, having finally freed himself, is caught like a rabbit in headlights.
What have you done?
Ah, shit. Security. The man looks around frantically. Relax, I've been caught freight hopping before and talked my way out of it. Hey, we're with Western Rail. Jesus, what the hell?
You've got to break the cycle! I can't!
Oh, God! Squinting into the light, I glimpse silhouettes of armed men, waiting and watching. Can't make out who they are, but not Metro security, that's for sure. Can't get to it from here. Bullets shatter past me as I dive across the doorway. Grabbing my pack, I throw open the hatch and leap into the blackness on the far side of the train. Then I'm tumbling down a steep siding, concrete rushing up to meet me. I
Bam.
lie there looking at the sky, trying to process what just happened. I hear the distant sound of sirens, and above me, shouts, doors slamming, tires on gravel. Then silence. At least my phone's not busted.
Nice pose. This is a classic relax pose. This is it's basically my okay, remember this pose that he's in? It's basically my it's my Pikmin pose. It's the relaxing Pikmin pose. Okay. The Jurassic Park pose. Okay. Do
I pick it up,
there we go. I didn't see
screen flashing a blurry photo of my sister. Annie?
Mick, hey!
Yeah, hey.
How you doing? You in town yet? Can't wait to catch up.
Sure.
Jeez, Mick, show some enthusiasm. We've got a funeral to plan.
Same irrepressible Annie.
You in town yet? When are you getting here? We need to go through Mum's things, find some photos for the wake. Did Uncle Phil call you?
No. Did I need to...
Ah, never mind. You're staying at ours tonight, yeah? Have the address?
Yeah, off Cooper Street, right?
No, Mick, Jesus. We moved over a year ago.
Oh, sorry. I angry beeps from my phone.
You gotta break out of that head of yours, Mick. Talk to Sarah?
Annie, my phone's gonna run out.
Jesus, she's gonna be at the funeral, you know. You still haven't talked to her.
I can't. Just tell me your address. My battery.
I know it's hard for you, but you're gonna have to face her.
Annie, your address.
Okay, sorry. I know I shouldn't push you, but...
I look down at my dead phone. Shit. No idea what her address is. How am I supposed to remember they'd moved? Ugh. Better find a way to ring her back.
If someone told me their phone were dying and they needed a critical piece of information, I would simply give them that information. This is me, personally. That just looks
Bill,
just like...
is that you? Mick, what are you doing here? Bill used to hang out around the shelter where Sarah worked. Known him since I was a kid. Back for a funeral. Mum died.
Oh, Mick, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Long time coming. She'd been sick for a while.
You don't sound okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, let me jump it with this car. Let me charge my phone with this car. Let's adventure game, baby.
Let's see what the damage is. Electrics look okay. Smashed radiator and a little low on wiper fluid. It's not going anywhere, but it should start. It stinks of petrol. They must have siphoned some to try and torch it. I glance around inside. No keys, but the lighter socket catches my eye. I think my phone charger has an adapter that'd fit.
Hello, Stuart Dewart.
Should see if my charger will fit the lighter socket.
Yes.
Should see if my charger will fit the lighter socket.
Oh. Can I do this?
I think my phone charger had a 12-volt adapter for a car. Should still be in my pack.
Alright. I'm confused. Where's my pack? Oh, there's my pack.
Pack must have caught something sharp on the way down. Ripped her right open. I fish out
Hello,
my
running
phone's
farm.
charge cable. The only thing worth salvaging.
Sweet.
I toss the cigarette lighter and plug my phone into the socket. Nothing. Might only charge while the engine's running, and the keys aren't in the ignition. God damn it. It's not going anywhere, but it should start. I know my way around a car, but not enough to hotwire one.
Alright,
Take a
alright.
special kind of stupid for a joyrider to hold onto the keys, though. Might find them around here somewhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna look over here. Any key? Oh, there's some gasoline. A jerry can. Do they call them jerry cans in Australia?
I shake the can, slosh of petrol at the bottom.
Okay, I don't see any keys here. Personally.
Nothing but shuttered warehouses down there. I should figure out where to go before wandering aimlessly.
Wrong. Okay, no, that's not it. What if I walked around? Perhaps.
Good evening, sir. My name's Angela Grace. I write for the Herald. Can I ask your name? Okay, well, you don't have to tell
Drifter.
me. Anyway, I really want to find out what it's like out here for you homeless.
Unbelievable.
Excuse me? Hello?
Leave the poor guy alone. He's clearly asleep.
Oh, hi. My name's Angela Grace. I write for the Herald. Can I ask your name?
No.
Kid like this shouldn't be out here. Not your problem, Mick.
She looks fresh out of high school.
I'll leave him be. I really shouldn't get involved, but
Hey, so...
Hi.
Right. What are you doing down here?
I write for the Herald. I really want to find out what it's like out here for you homeless.
you homeless. God help me.
Okay, look, I'm not homeless. So...
Oh, great. That's great. So how long have you been staying out here, Mr.
Carter. And I'm not staying out here. Jesus, will you put that thing away?
Sorry, just a few questions.
No!
Loose panel on the side. I kick it open. Nothing but a random tangle of wires and tubes.
I love wires and tubes.
Don't suppose you have a portable phone charger?
No. Wait, you have a phone?
Yeah? Guess you think just because I don't have a place to stay, I don't have a phone.
Well, I don't...
Everyone has a phone, lady.
It's kind of an interesting way to do dialogue options.
You'll hear about the shooting.
She looks up sharply.
Shooting? What shooting?
Don't get involved, Mick.
Dummy.
Oh, nothing. Must have misheard.
I'm here interviewing about homeless people disappearing, with that all going crazy.
Right. Another college kid thinks they could fix people.
Look, Angela, was it? Go home to your warm bed. No one here has any reason to talk to you.
I know that. I'm not stupid.
She thrusts her hand into her pocket, pulls out a hotel-sized bottle of rum.
Got a whole bunch. You look like you could use something to drink.
Wow.
Great.
About as sensitive as I'd expect from a rich city kid.
Well, what
Are
do
you sure you don't want to talk to
Nothing.
me? How
Just
about
quit
some
with the presumptuous attitude.
mini
These
bar?
are people, not your high school project.
I'm 24, and you're one to talk. Patronizing asshole.
Whatever.
I don't really feel like I. Can I douse her? Douse her in gasoline.
She'll probably assume I'm asking her to huff it with me. Unfortunately, my phone doesn't run on diesel.
lot of interaction lines. Where and whence could I find the keys, I wonder? So there's nothing here. Seems like everything's exhausted with her. Alright. Let's go back this way.
Hey, can I borrow your phone? I'm meant to stay at my sister's tonight, but my battery's dead and I don't have her address.
Of course. Got her number?
Shit.
Look it up.
Ah, it'll be unlisted. Could call her practice, but she wouldn't be back in until after the funeral. Fuck, what am I gonna do? What's with the car?
Kids joyriding, I guess. Can't even torch a car properly. Still, it's my own private suite until they cart it off, eh?
They leave the keys?
Yeah. Need 'em?
Sure, might be able to charge my phone. Bill
Easy.
fishes the keys from one of his many pockets. Thanks. I need it for the car.
Oh, that car?
Leaning
Oh,
in, I
the
try
car,
the key.
not the
The
car.
red charging light on my phone blinks on, but then the engine splutters and dies.
Maybe I can use
Guess
my
they drained all
petrol.
the fuel trying to burn the bastard.
What if I use the
Metallic
gas?
smell of old petrol stings my nostrils as it glugs into the tank.
Glugs. Oh, yeah, okay, now we're not fooling around. Okay.
It's still not firing. Better check the engine again. Okay, there must be something wrong
Convenient
up here.
fade out. The fade out
Sounded
of
like no
don't
fuel was
animate
getting
this.
through. Damn. Still can't see anything wrong. Think I need help with this engine.
Get my buddy.
Mind hopping in?
Turn it over.
Sure.
Petrol, didn't he say diesel a few minutes ago? He did.
Okay, try it now. The engine turns over, and I see fuel stream from a hose beneath. Ah, here it is.
What's the problem?
Tear in the fuel line between the pressure regulator and injectors.
Classic.
Damn, gonna need a replacement.
Maybe from that washing machine.
Thanks, Bill. I could use that hose for the car.
Nice.
Come on, you asshole!
Bloody thing's screwed in there too tight.
Would this help?
I glance up. Kid's holding an oversized hunting knife like it's a snake. Jesus. What are you doing carrying a knife like that?
You know, protection.
Jeez. All that's gonna do is get you stabbed. What's wrong with a whistle or pepper spray or something?
I can look after myself.
Whatever. Can I borrow it?
Well, if you can answer my questions.
Ugh, God help me. Fine.
Great. So, Mr.
Carter.
Right. So, Mr. Carter, what led you to be living down here?
I'm not.
So,
Look, maybe I don't mind living rough. Maybe I prefer it to being tied down. But I work, I have places I can stay, I'm fine. Next question.
okay, well, surely you've noticed the recent spate of disappearances, not to mention the mental illness-related violent crimes.
I'll stop you there. No, haven't heard a thing.
You going to help me or not?
Ugh, maybe I should ask Bill.
Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb here. The guy that got shot. Maybe that's what. Maybe that's involved. I don't know what does she mean homeless people are going disappearing? I don't know, man.
You think people have been disappearing?
There used to be a whole community down here. Where are they all?
I was a kid last time I was
Surviving.
down here, but it does seem quiet.
The few corpses that turned up, cops pinned on some maniac. Press dubbed him the Bucket Butcher because he wears a funny hat.
She squints her eyes.
I have reason to believe he's not responsible.
That it? Nice story, but it's just business as usual. Folks, they move on. Maybe they find a job, maybe they quietly die. No one gives a shit and no one's keeping tabs. It's all bullshit.
If you want my help, just ask around for me or something.
Okay, what was that about mental illness?
Cops say they're swamped with violent crimes. Hobos going nuts, spouting gibberish. Seen anything like that?
That guy in the rail car. No, sorry. Look, folks take what they can to help them through the night, and there's a lot of bad shit out there. You get kids acting crazy all the time.
Yeah, I know all this. Give me something I can use, alright?
Ugh, I'll ask around.
Can't ask the older gents. I'll ask Bill.
Maybe a dumb question, but why is it so quiet down here?
Malinji.
What?
Shadowy figures with burning eyes. Taking people in the night. Folks
All right.
calling them Malinji.
Right.
Well, that's the story going round. Papers say there's a
That's
killer
what they
out
say.
there, but it's been a cold winter. I think that's all there is to it.
He shrugs.
Why do I got the tired? I'm so tired.
Hey, Bill. You noticed people acting weird recently?
Well, I mean, yeah. You heard about the pit.
No?
The
Yeah.
TV show.
Well, I was
with
helping
Noah
Sarah
Wiley?
out there. She let me stay when there was a spare bed.
That's Sarah for you.
But people on the street been getting crazy, eh?
Nothing new.
Not like this, Mick. Everyone's scared. Solid blokes, you know? Fine one day. Next day, they're going nuts. Sarah ended up in hospital.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, she's all right, but couldn't keep the place open.
I should have been there for her. Like she needed more reason to hate me. Some bad new gear people getting into?
I don't know, Mick. I think this is something else, eh?
Did my... Hold on. Oh, what the heck? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Position. Something. Hold on. Hold on. This is my classic. Please, no Fallout New Vegas questions. Okay, there we go. Okay. Thank you.
Don't suppose you've seen any quarter-inch hose around?
This ain't a hardware store. There's a bunch of junk in the underpass, though, eh?
I'm a bit shaken up, to be honest. Just been shot at up on the railway.
It is about an Australian man
Really?
trying to charge his phone.
Thought that was some kids playing with fireworks. So what? Some trigger-happy Met officers?
Couldn't be. They left when they heard sirens.
Jesus, Mick.
Yeah.
Jesus, Mick.
I asked around, and it does seem there's something to what you're saying.
I knew it!
Just stories getting shared.
I asked around.
Shadowy
15
demons with
15
glowing
feet away from
eyes
you.
that drag people off in the night. Malinji, they're calling them.
Interesting.
Nonsense is what it is.
Dweller
Typical
Dark, it is a
Twitch
point and
shit.
click game, yes.
You want to publish that? Be my guest. I tell her what Bill said about the pit, and reluctantly, what I'd seen in
Whoa.
the rail car.
Run
This is
exclamation.
great stuff.
Just keep my name out of it. Look, I answered your questions. Can I use that knife or what?
Yeah, alright.
She hands it to me warily. You can have it back if you like, but honestly, you're more likely to get stabbed with it than without.
I guess.
Look, you seem alright, kid.
You should simply give
Go talk to
me
Bill. Old
this
guy out
huge
there.
knife
He loves a
forever.
good yarn.
Oh, thanks. Hey, if you ever have a story, drop by the Herald and ask for me. We'll pay good money.
I cringe at what Bill will think as she bounces off to talk to him.
She is cringe.
Got it.
I love tubes. Hi, Queen Anne.
Hello?
She murdered Bill.
The keys are gone. My charger.
No!
Oh! me! Ah!
What the deuce?
Let me go!
The hell?
Sam Fisher?
What's going on?
Pandora tomorrow.
Jesus, they look like SAS or something. He's dragging the reporter to the boat. What do they want with her? Was she actually onto something?
Yeah. Yeah.
This dinky little knife won't do squat against
I want
two-armed
to puncture
soldiers.
the inflatable. See, I'm. What if I puncture your boat, brother?
I think these are the guys that shot the old-timer up at the railway. Shadowy figures with burning eyes. The Malinji?
I got a knife.
Shove from behind.
Whoa!
Wait!
Whoa! Whoa!
Sudden, icy cold shocks me awake.
Holy moly!
Frozen. Can't move. Can't feel. I see only blackness.
Cut that shit.
I struggle, gasp in panic, and the blackness fills my lungs. Then I have no breath to scream.
I will
I
send you
try
the
to
knife.
fight it. Oh God, I try. But the ice in my lungs coils its way to my brain. And I know that I am dying. The cold blackness falls away, leaving only nothing. And I know, somehow, I am dead.
Cool game.
But then,
Thanks, everybody.
every neuron of my brain firing all at once, tearing apart, twisting out in all dimensions, then contracting, speed of light, back into nothing. Sudden icy cold shocks me awake. The same sensations, the same panic from minutes before. Only this time, I remember to hold my breath.
Something I usually do when I'm underwater.
I can't get my hands free. I manage to work the knife from my back pocket and awkwardly saw through the ropes. Frantic, I feel about, but blinded, I'm helpless. I wrench the sack from my face. My eyes sting as I blink through the water, trying to get my bearings. Oh, God.
Hey, okay.
I set to work on the rope, knife slipping in my hand. My vision starts to dim, my lungs filling with fire. I'm barely a quarter way through, and I'm not gonna make it. A shorter tube's no good to me. Hopeless, I return to sawing at my bonds. Black stars dance across my vision, but I keep at it, even as they expand, obliterating consciousness. Then primal impulse fills the vacuum, takes command of my lungs, forces them full of water. Again, I drown.
What the deuce?
Sudden icy cold shocks me awake. I manage to work the knife from my back pocket and awkwardly saw through the ropes. I wrench the sack from my face. I set to work on the rope, knife slipping in my hand. My vision starts to dim, my lungs filling with fire. I'm barely a quarter way through, and I'm not gonna make it.
He sure did. Grab the grab the petrol can.
I grab the jerry can as it sinks past. Again, I try to breathe from the can, but I can't get to the air without a lungful of water.
Oh, maybe I can. Oh,
More holes would only let the air out faster. A shorter tube's no good to me.
what?
More holes would only let the air out faster.
I'm trying to put the tube in the can.
Pushing the tube into the can, I suck the water from it and take a breath. I almost gag on the oily fumes, but I've bought myself a few more seconds. A shorter tube's no good to me. Give me the knife! I return to cutting with renewed strength. At last, the ropes give way. I kick to the surface, glimpse brutalist concrete rising from the chop, and swim towards it. Collapsed on the embankment, shivering in the bitter wind, I try to make sense of what's happened. I died. They killed me. But I am no longer dead.
Holy shit. Two. You know what? I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go get myself a drink. Be right back. Hello. Let's continue.
Consciousness creeps slowly back, and with it, the freezing cold. My hands are numb, unresponsive lumps that wipe muck from my eyes. look out at the dark water. Was all that really under there? As if in answer, I glimpse a spotlight through the sleet, flicking left, then right. Searching. Christ, it's cold. Gotta get out of the open, get warm.
Fire's out.
Hello? I peer into the dark, shivering violently. No one. Shivering's good though. I know that from my time working the trawler. Means I'm not hypothermic. Yet. But with my clothes wet, I'm bleeding heat fast. Cold and dead. Better get it lit or I'll be the same. There's some wood in there, only half burned.
Alright. Paper. Good.
Story here about this bucket butcher the cops are linking to a string of bodies. His face is hidden under a floppy bucket hat in the picture. It doesn't look like the soldiers I saw. Reckon they're barking up the wrong tree. With unfeeling hands, I crumple pages into the can. I pause at the death notices. Idea. I search for Mum's name. Nah, paper's a week old, of course. Current one would have her notice, though. Funeral time and place. I'd see the old girl put in the ground, at least.
Alright, we got paper.
Paper should be enough to get a fire started. Just needs a light.
Cigarette lighter in the car, perhaps?
Spotlight flickers over the edge of the underpass. I'm not getting out that way.
What could I use the knife on? Could I use the knife?
Knife won't do much good there.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
The brick wobbles as I claw at it with numb fingers. The brick wobbles as I claw at it with numb
Maybe
fingers.
the knife in the brick?
I lever the brick out, small cavity behind.
Nice.
Someone stashed a bottle of rum, just the ticket. The booze should delay the shock a little, though I'll freeze all the quicker if I don't get that fire lit. I take a violent slug, close my eyes, and wait for the warmth to spread outward from my gut.
Dad?
What are you doing here?
Uh-oh.
Thoughts come slow, struggling to break through a frozen tundra. You're... Wait!
What the?
I peer into the drain. Something's wedged in there, but it's too dark to see. My hand's too numb to feel. Backing out, something tumbles down the pile of silt. A Zippo lighter. Hey, this was Bill's.
What the? Where's Bill?
I force my frozen hands to strike a spark. Sharp smell of flint, but no flame. The wick feels dry. At least the cold doesn't feel so bad now. Not even shivering
Knife on the
anymore.
lighter? Wait. I'm sorry. Did he say that it was?
I could trim the wick, but it's not going to
Oh,
fill the lighter.
The rum. Oh, on the lighter.
Splash of alcohol stings my frost-nipped skin as I fill the lighter. I fumble the Zippo alight, try to hold the flame steady on the paper. Come on. It catches, starts to burn. I hunch over the flames, slowly thawing, the caustic sting of blood returning to frozen fingers. Time to get out of here. Too hot to touch now.
Okay. Okay, can I go through this way then?
I crawl halfway into the hole. From the flame of the Zippo, I make out what looks like an old boot. Dousing the lighter, I grab, pull. The mud eases its grip with a slow
Not
slock.
Bill.
All at once it comes free. I fall back under mud, dirty water and... Oh God, get it off! I roll the body off me and stare down at my old friend. Bill?
Damn. Fucked up. Had a feeling that was gonna happen.
Can't leave Bill like this. Should at
Fair
least
enough.
cover him up. A look of angry shock frozen on his face. I'd never seen him angry. Even as a kid when he'd lectured me. Just another stupid runaway. I'll find them, Bill. Do to them what they did to you. To me.
Fucking
Oh, who am I kidding? Better to just disappear again. Too hot to touch now.
So can't go out that way.
Bending to close his eyes, I see a card poking from the pocket of his blood-stained shirt. Angela Grace.
What?
I feel something else too. Not in the pocket, but stashed in the lining. Ugh, can't rip it with my bare hands.
I don't want a knife, Bill, but I guess.
I pierce the
what
lining,
it's come to.
rip it away.
A cassette tape.
Footsteps outside.
Ah, what have we here? Got it. Stop there.
Lupin the
You
Third.
led us on quite the chase.
Not giving up my only weapon, but I grip the knife. Eye him.
I wouldn't.
Gestures with his gun.
But do what you need to, boss.
No! I duck behind the barrel.
Not gonna do you no good, boss.
What if I hurl the barrel at him?
Bastards!
Drop that scrap of bling for me, boss. Come easy.
So you can dump me in the reservoir again?
Japanese features, it is Lupin the Third.
He'd easily sidestep a thrown bottle, and a bit of broken glass at his feet won't stop him killing me. Why are you doing all this?
Drop it now. Talk later.
Dad, in here.
Alec, wait! I'm coming!
I wouldn't try it.
I'm gonna.
I dive for the hole, try to scrabble up. Shouts from behind. A shot thuds into the mud. The next one, I don't hear. Once more, the light. Reality breaking up, reforming. Back how it was. But somehow, wrong.
Oh, Charles. Yeah,
God,
that's good.
what is happening to me?
All right. Strip of cloth. Can I make a Molotov cocktail?
I douse the strip of cloth with alcohol and push it down into the bottle. I hold the rag to the flames until it lights. I make a dive for the drain. Shots fire wildly through the smoke, kicking mud and blasting chips from the stone wall above. Then I'm through, stumbling through the mud and filth, lit only by the cold flame of the Zippo and the flashes of pursuing torches. This is crazy. I've got to get out of town. And no more boxcars, so I need some cash. Rounding a corner, I slip up a manhole and out onto the sleeping city streets. This is the place. Grace said they pay for stories.
All right.
Won't work.
Do I have my phone? No, I don't have my phone.
Empty. Warning issue mustn't be out yet. Hi. She raises her eyes briefly from her book.
Ugh.
I have a story to sell. Deadpan stare.
What?
Okay, well, it's hard to know where to start.
No, Dal. What are you telling me for?
Oh, a writer here. Angela Grace.
Carl.
Ugh, she might have bought you lunch for some unpublishable story about flying saucers. If she wasn't missing. It's been in all the papers the last few days.
Few days?
Right. So...
She nods toward the door.
You know what Australians love doing? Abbreviating things. If there are any Australians watching right now, I hope you're not offended by noting that you abbreviate everything. It's crazy. Darl. Come on now. Okay. Man in the yellow jacket. Hey, promo buy me thing. I need money. These guys are assassins.
Editor's not in, Dal. Believe me, you wouldn't like it if he was.
What if I just go wherever I want and do whatever I want?
Get out of there. I have enough filing to do as it is.
What if I go up?
You. Out.
Okay.
Seen anyone wearing a yellow jacket? Looked Japanese.
What, are we playing Guess Who here? I don't want to bother security, Dal, but you're really tempting me.
You're working late.
Early. I'm working early. Look, I know you're just trying to get out of the cold for a bit, but you can't stay here.
There's bodies in the reservoir. I've seen them. Surely that's a good enough story to sell.
How about you go take another look? Have a wash in there while you're at it.
Yikes.
I have important information about your reporter, Angela Grace. She pauses to glance at me for a second, then turns back to her book. I saw her last night, and...
Sure you did. You saw her in the papers.
No, I saw her get abducted.
Look, I've been answering calls from you lot non-stop since we ran that she was missing. I saw her on a bus. I saw her at the game. I saw her flying off to heaven with fucking
I gotta
Elvis.
show her my
I've heard it all, Dal.
freaking card.
Now get lost.
What about this, Buster Brown?
Angela Grace gave me her card.
So what? She leaves those everywhere. Prints them herself, you know. Gotta get my name out there. Giggle.
She rolls her eyes. Somehow I don't think they got on.
How about this?
Sure, I can find a peaceful solution.
What about
There's
this?
tapes from Angela Grace's dictaphone. Can you play it?
Dal, if I never hear that piercing voice of hers again, it'll be
This is
too
a very
soon.
unhelpful person. What watch am I wearing to stream? I'm wearing, I don't know if you can see that. It's a Zin 103. I like it. All right, what am I gonna do here?
Get out of there.
Oh, there was an alley? I didn't see it.
Morning
Whoa,
paper
whoa,
must
whoa,
be
whoa,
here.
whoa, whoa.
Coins clink into the old hat.
What the?
What are you looking at? This city.
A cool starter watch. Fighty 15, what's your budget and what's your style?
Morning headline in bold capitals. And... what? Bucket butcher caught on camera. I'm standing over Bill's body, covered in blood, holding the knife.
Oh,
I glance
that's
around.
an interesting camera
City's
angle.
still sleeping, but they'll be waking to this soon enough. Like I needed another reason to get out of town. Better get a copy, check the death notices, find the funeral. Annie'll give me money for a bus out. Excuse me? I shake him by the shoulder. Hey, I need to borrow a couple of bucks. I'll pay you back. He's completely out of it. At least he didn't attack me with a bit of rebar.
Something small, leather strap, preferably maybe $150 for a budget. That's tight for a new watch. I would try checking out the Citizen Bambino. Citizen Bambino. Got some pretty good watches that look nice. They're not very large. Citizen Bambino. Okay.
Hey, I need to borrow a couple of bucks. I'll
Or
pay you back.
I'm sorry, yeah, not Citizen.
completely out of
Orient.
it.
Not Citizen. Orient Bambino. I'm sorry. I don't know. I got confused for a moment. Orient Bambino. Okay, so what if I do this? What if I do this? What if I...
I bend to search the bags. Mostly shredded paper, with the odd can of tuna adding fragrance.
Maybe we'll get a renaissance in games like this now that computers are about to cost $50,000. Man, my computer... Well, it was more the drive died. Windows Update just, like, bricked my partition. It was pretty cool. But the hardware is okay.
Lid of the dumpster crashes down. Don't think you can even get Clark's anymore.
Okay. Up here. Right. So I'm on here. Eponauts, I've just been staying on Windows 10 because of all the horror stories about 11. 11 has been fine for me. It's just this one thing. But I can't stay on 10 because I use remote desktop to work from home. And yeah, there's some like the security thing that we use is like not cool with Windows 10 anymore. So I was like, well, I guess I got to do this. Okay, what am I looking at? I feel like The pipe looks climbable, but I'm risking my neck for nothing by trying to get up there. Alright. Thank you, Hypno Bear. Okay, I got a lighter. I got this thing. I got the mini cassette tape. It's clearly something else I'm supposed to be doing. Fire door.
Hey, I need to borrow a couple of bucks. I'll pay you back. He's completely out of it. I wedge the knife in, try to force the thing open. Doesn't budge an inch. Been built with that in mind, I guess. I'm not gonna go around stabbing people.
Knife the door. Maybe I can knife the door. Let's find out. Let's knife the door. No. Can I
Don't
knife?
need to cut that.
I can't steal the money because of honor.
I bend to take the few coins he has.
maybe not.
I'm really sorry about this. I'll come back and repay you when I can. I know I'm full of shit. Just another buzzard taking advantage.
You know, someone said that the guy who came in you think is you in the future, and maybe because he dropped the coins, and maybe that is actually me in the future paying him back.
I drop in the coins, pull the paper out and flip through. They're convinced I'm this killer, an out-of-town drifter, caught covered in blood and holding a knife. Can I blame them? Another CCTV image shows me taking the knife from Grace. They're still looking for her body.
They got CCTV down
Due
there?
to the funeral notices, Judith Carter, ashes will be interred, Warren Hills Cemetery, 10 a.m. today. This Wednesday already?
All right,
At least
hold
that's
on.
walking distance.
Hold on a sec. Because someone asked my top 5 games I've ever played. I did a... Yeah, this is a couple of years ago. I had a top 10 list. It was for GQ, of all things. My top 10 list as of 2 years ago was Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, number 1. Ninja Gaiden, Xbox. Amazing game. Quake, the original. Fallout 1. Journey, classic. Half-Life 2, which I should probably replay that. The Bard's Tale. Tales of the Unknown, The Bard's Tale. Ultima 4. Did I really say Ultima 4? I know that Ultima 4 is considered to be better than 5. I didn't really play much of 4. Am I just fronting here? Probably. Elden Ring. It's a great game. Recency bias? Maybe. But Elden Ring is a great game. And Hitman World of Assassination. There you go. You miss the mustache every day? You know who doesn't? My lady. Hates the mustache. All right. So I got the paper. Oh, the spinny flail in Elden Ring was really good. I didn't like Leisure Suit Larry. So Leisure Suit Larry came out when I was a kid, and like a little kid, and I didn't know anything about sex, and I found it I was like, this is stupid. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying I thought that at the time. Blood Money is an amazing game. I did put more time into World of Assassination, though. I mean, I put almost 400 hours into Blood Money. Hello, Casey. I'm facing the other way. Now I'm going up here not for nothing. Wait. Okay. Farewell, Posignat. Posignat? How do I pronounce that? I've never had to pronounce it before. Blood Money is crazy. Okay. Posignat. Posignat. Okay, so there's nothing. So I got the newspaper. All right. Yeah, I'm really hoping that 007 First Light is good. It looked fun. I liked that it had a pretty good balance. Like 007 First Light, it looks like it has a nice balance of very Hitman style gameplay, you know, which is a little sandboxy, but also with some scripted or like you know, kind of more bespoke events, and then some like crazy ass action sequences, like where you just blow up, you know, like 1,000 cars and kill like 300 people. Lenny Kravitz. My favorite LucasArts adventure game is Full Throttle. Although I really did like Fate of Atlantis, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Can I try going back inside?
The sleeping man looks almost built into the street. Clothes and skin are grey concrete. If not for his shallow snoring, I'd take him for dead. Don't think I'll get much out of him.
Okay.
Nothing in the old hat but holes.
Oh, so I can
make
go
the
now.
short trek to the cemetery.
Okay.
Must be almost dawn. Should find
Fallout
where the
1 is in my
funeral
top
will be.
5,
Wait
I think.
there.
Any opinion on Chinese watches? So what I will say about Chinese watches, which I don't have direct experience with, but my understanding of Chinese watches is watches like Seagull. Like Seagull, I think, is the brand that a lot of people like. Very inexpensive. Apparently they're great. You can get, what's the term? You can get like an old-fashioned style chronograph that's really nice. You can get some crazy stuff, like really nice. I think the problem is eventually you're going to have to service it. And that is where apparently it's like not necessarily a disposable watch, but they're like you don't necessarily have watchmakers that are going to maintain them. So it's weird because you spend a lot less money on a Seagull than you would on like a Swiss equivalent. And it's great. And then if something goes wrong, it's just like, that's it. Feels kind of weird. Because the nice thing about mechanical watches is that you can get them repaired kind of almost literally forever. But I don't have direct experience. Apparently they're really good and great. And also, there are Chinese companies that make super clones or hyper clones or whatever the fuck they call them now of all the fanciest watches in the world that are apparently like almost indistinguishable. Although that again seems kind of weird because you have a watch that is basically identical and looks identical and operates identically, but it's not actually, and it's still kind of expensive. So then you can't really sell it unless you sell it to someone who knows it's a clone, or you rip someone off, which feels weird. So it's strange. But they can make watches. Chinese companies can make some fucking watches. I just don't have any experience with them. Anyway, all right. Cemetery office through here, judging by the sign above the door. Let's check this out.
Locked.
Or not.
I follow the path deep into the cemetery gardens, but I'm dead on my feet. The funeral will be at the chapel. I should head there.
Okay. Weed whacking. Early morning weed whacking. The beverage I have here. Paulaner Hefeweizen. I'm not really much of a beer guy, but a little bit. I feel like this violates some noise ordinances.
Hi there.
The caretaker eyes me with a look of disgust.
Oh, just what I need. Something else to deal with.
I just wanted to...
I don't want junkies hanging around. Bad enough with young vandals trashing the gardens.
But-
Are you deaf? I said get lost.
Hey, listen to me.
I told you to leave.
I'm here for a bloody funeral.
You will not go around disturbing people at a funeral.
He tosses some coins into the dirt.
That's all I have and all you'll get from me. If you're not gone when I'm finished here, I'm calling the police.
Wait a minute. If there's one thing I hate, it's pompous, self-righteous, hypocritical...
Shit. Well, I better not wait out front for the cops to arrive then. I'll have to find where they're burying her. Wait there. Swallowing my pride, I snatch up the coins. Still not enough for a coach out of town. The heft of the brick is reassuring. As much as I'd like to put this through his head, he is just doing his job.
Violent Mind. I just got an achievement. Violent Mind. Consider braining the caretaker.
As much as I'd like... I don't want him to see...
Okay.
Can't wait for Annie here, or he'll call the cops. I'll go to Mum's plot and wait there. The path leads through a maze of overgrown headstones and crypt-peppered hills. This place is huge. I need the location of Mum's plot, or I'll be wandering around forever.
Crayonole. I love when games individualize their, I don't know what you call them, negations for object, like fail states. Like you can't do that. Can I look at the map?
I can't make out anything through the layers of graffiti.
Oh,
Sorry,
Billy.
street art.
Can I knife through the graffiti?
It'd take me forever to scrape the paint away with this.
Can I
Alcohol
light?
would help clean the graffiti off the map, but there's not enough left in the lighter.
What the... Can I use a brick
It'd
on the
take me
map?
forever to scrape the paint away with this.
Can I... Oh, you know what's getting bricked?
It doesn't open.
You know what, though?
If I want to get in, the other window's closer to the door handle.
Brother!
Fuck it. Okay, that felt good. Shit!
Bloody kids.
I wait and watch. Wet leaves cling to my neck like cold, dead fingers. I think of the bodies in the reservoir. The sudden silence snaps me out of it. Not while he's in there.
Bye, fucker.
Locked. Nothing but
What
bare
the
pews
deuce?
inside. Nowhere to hide even if I break in. Better to wait by her grave.
Well, gee whiz.
What are you still doing here? I told you, leave!
Okay, I'm going.
Can't quite get it. I reach further in, trying to get my shoulder through. Bloody hell! I wait a minute or two.
Now, where'd I...
Okay.
That's not blowing anywhere. I wait a minute or two.
Feel like there's like a sequence of things I have to do.
I can't turn the handle with that. I can't turn the handle with that.
What could I turn the handle with?
I can't turn the handle with that. I grabbed the pamphlet. Tourist crap about the cemetery. During the gold rush, the hills were mined extensively. Once the seam was dry, settlers sealed off shafts and used the entrances as crypts. Interesting, but not particularly helpful. Though there's a map of the city on the back that might be.
Nice.
I can't make out anything through the layers of graffiti.
Alright, so can I use the map?
I need the location of Mum's plot, or I'll be wandering around forever.
Alright, I got the map.
Hi, have you seen today's paper?
You think I read the drivel they write here?
Oh, good.
Caretaker has a jacket by the chapel. Hello, DK. Abacab.
Think I could take a look at Miss Grace's office?
Seriously?
I guess not.
No Sescam. Sesame's hips, she can't really jump up to that little bed anymore, unfortunately. So she has decided to vibe out. She usually rests in the bed, or I got her a heated bed, but it's not here. It's in the other room. But yeah, she can't use the other one. Sweet, thank you, Charles. Feed that dog.
I really do have a great story. High-tech soldiers, abducting people. Folks call them the Malinji.
Do yourself a favor, Dal. Go bathe in a fountain somewhere.
So, yeah, you can buy, like, Chewy. I'm sure a number of sites have them. I got mine in Chewy. There are some active heated beds. Hello, Curious. They're heated beds that you plug them in, and they're, like, a little bit warm when the cat's not in them to kind of let them know, like, hey, this is warmer than air temperature. And then they lie down, it heats up more. It's pretty nice.
Did Grace talk to you about people going crazy?
We didn't talk, but if that's her story, I can see why she'd want to interview you. You. Out.
Okay, you know what? Let's try the back again. What the? The Conehead man.
Is he trying to get up or down? Either way, gonna bloody well get himself killed. Don't want him falling on me.
Need a hand, mate?
Ah!
You all right?
Yes, quite all right.
What were you...
Love to stay and chat, but, things to do.
Odd fellow.
So, umbrella.
It's out of reach. A good gust of wind will knock it down if I wait long enough.
How did I find out about this game? I saw a trailer for it a while back. And then I went to Melbourne for GCAP, which is like a developer conference, and PAX Australia. And it won a lot of awards, and I was like, damn, cool. So I decided to get it.
It's out of reach. A good gust of wind will knock it down if I wait long enough. It's out of reach. A good gust of wind will knock it down if I wait long enough.
The first video game I ever played was... There was like a great value Pong. There was a version of Pong that was less expensive than actual Pong. It was made by Radio Shack. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find... Radio Shack Pong. TV scoreboard. Let me link it to you. It's in the chat. Although mine, I think, looked a little bit different. Let me see.
Hey everyone.
Yeah, mine look like the one in this video. Yeah, I think my brother had one of those handheld football games. I played a little bit of that. Then my brother got an Atari 2600 and I played Adventure a lot. Combat, Drag Strip Racer, or Dragster, maybe that, was it called Dragster or Drag Strip Racer? Dragster, I think. Pitfall.
It's out of reach. A good gust of wind will knock it down if I wait long enough.
So what in the world? Okay. Yeah, but how do we cause a gust of wind? I mean, there's an AC unit right there, but... Helmst? No. Oh, I can go through here. Oh, the leaf blower! Leaf blower! Ah! All right. That's now you're thinking.
Can't quite get it.
I don't care about backseat.
Can't quite
Yeah, set off the alarm,
get it.
brother.
I reach further in, trying to get my shoulder through. Bloody hell!
Hello, Sardaukar. Oh yeah, curb guy, thank you.
I wait a minute or two.
Now, where'd I...
BB Workshop, working on your Pentiment embroidery. We're watching it. What are you doing? What are you embroidering? Defender of the Crown. I never played that one. For some reason, I feel like I've heard a number of Germans say that they played Defender of the Crown. I did not play that game. Some people will say back seat gaming. When I'm playing a point-and-click adventure game, I don't give a fuck. Tell me everything. I don't like figuring it out. Not that much.
I aim the leaf blower at the brolly.
Back
It only
street
flutters,
game,
protected
alright.
by the ledge it's stuck on.
California games. I played summer games, winter games, and California games.
Come on.
Nice. Oh, the jacket. Got a tote bag from the Center for Material Studies for my art history department, so I'm embroidering Pentiment marginalia guys on it. Nice. Post a picture on Blue Sky, thank you. Pool of Radiance. I shouldn't say I played all the gold box games. I played almost all the gold box games. So yeah, here's the thing. I lived through the point and click adventure era, and over time they got real not enjoyable in my opinion, because they became very esoteric and like guess the bizarre, complete non sequitur interaction. And because of that, I have a very low threshold for these games, even today. I don't like it. What? Okay. Cat mustache. The Old Man Murray article. Oh, am I standing? What? Oh, okay. I guess I can do that too.
Hey!
Oh, here. I think this is yours. I hold out the leaf blower. He snatches it, glaring, and stalks off.
Was that esotericism a product of competition or something? I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, there is, I don't know if you can find it anymore, but there is a very, I mean, at this point, it's 25 almost year old article from Old Man Murray about adventure games. Hi, Theo Lazombie. Old Man Murray did an article about the death of adventure games. And I don't know. I think that adventure games are kind of about, you know, there's not really a skill element. It's about figuring out the intention. You know, there's not really like a sandbox. It's mostly like, here's a bunch of stuff, use it on other things, or use it in the environment, use it on yourself, use it on characters, until you do the thing that we designed for, and then the game will proceed. And I think that after a certain number of years and iterations of King's Quest, Police Quest, all those games, people were like, give me something harder, give me something more challenging. And it kind of kept going until it just became like, you know, I remember Return to Zork. This is the one that just absolutely drove me up the wall. I think it was either Return to Zork or Beyond Zork. There's a part where you have to pick a lock, and you have to put a brazier in an incinerator, and the brazier is then like burned, leaving the underwire, and then you cool the underwire, and then you can shape it into a lockpick. And it's like, dude, like, why would I have thought of any of these things? And so that stuff just, you know, I don't like it. Okay, so I have the umbrella. What if I did this?
Come on. Got it.
A nice. Turn the in-game music off. Yeah, and then pick pixel hunting in general. I mean, that's actually one thing that I really like about Fate of Atlantis. Yeah, Fate of Atlantis was a lot of fun. What was I going to say? Shit, I lost my train of thought. Sorry. All right. Oh, not Return to the Obra Dinn. Because Return to the Obra Dinn, it felt more like it was complex, but I feel like with Return to the Obra Dinn, it was all logic. I didn't finish Obra Dinn, but it all felt like, okay, look at the clues and infer it in a way that's mostly sensible. I liked that Curse of the Golden Idol just turns on all the interaction points. And it's like, I don't want to hunt for the interaction points. I want to just interact with them. and then the fun part of Golden Idol is, okay, let me figure out what happened by looking at things. Like, yes, good, thank you. when it's actual logic and actual, like, I have to pay attention to what's going on and infer things and, like, read. Great. Okay. Tim 19670. Have I read Panofsky's Albrecht Dürer bio? I have not. I have not read his biography of Albrecht Dürer. The only book that I read specifically about Albrecht Dürer was it's in the Pentiment bibliography, and it's about it's like his travel. It's about his travels. Hello, Johanna. Good to see you. It's pretty late there, isn't it? All right. What am I doing?
I punch in some random numbers. Bloody hell.
I knew that was going to happen.
I wait a minute or two. Bloody hell.
Where is the jacket? You guys keep talking about his jacket. Oh.
Nothing in the caretaker's coat but an oversized handkerchief.
What are you still doing here? I told you, leave!
Okay, I'm going.
Do I have to... Maybe I have to, like, observe... Can I observe him interacting with the burglar alarm? See the code that he punches in? Yeah, maybe...
Bloody hell.
Okay, let's try this. Let's observe. Let's try to observe through the other window.
He's putting in the code. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Classic.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Hello, meat crimes.
I wait a minute or two. One, 2, 3, done.
Storm Templar, I guess not. He's not. He's very curmudgeonly, but he will infinitely.
I can't find anything useful here. No map of the plots, at least. Carter. Here it is. Section D, plot 47. Carter. Must be her. Ugh, there's no map here, though. So that could be anywhere.
In fact, I have a map.
I can't find anything useful here. No map of the plots, at least.
I thought I had a pamphlet. Did I not get a pamphlet?
I'll use the map when I head out. Don't need it now.
Alright.
I can't find anything useful here. No map of the plots, at least.
Oh, can I use the handkerchief?
I rub at the graffiti. No good. Needs something stronger than elbow grease.
I don't have the booze. I tried. Can I do this?
Alcohol had helped clean the graffiti off the map, but there's not enough left in the lighter.
No, that's not. Just gonna hang out in here. Alright, what if I...
Nothing in the old hat but holes. Some arseholes kicked over the poor fella's cap.
Oh, thank you.
He squints up at me.
So, sure you could spare it?
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, here. Look like you could use some squeeze at least.
He passes me a dirty plastic Coke bottle, half full of metho. Camping fuel
Metho?
cleaner. Squeeze it through some cloth, and you get 95% denatured
Squeeze it through some
alcohol.
cloth, you say?
The other 5% will turn you blind. But what have I got to lose? Thanks. I take a swig, coughing like a kid with their first tequila.
Jesus! This stuff would strip the paint off a stop sign.
He laughs his horrid, gap-toothed laugh, and I can't help but
Just
grin
strip
back.
of paint off a cemetery map! That's good.
Hey!
Oh, sorry. Thanks. I hand back the bottle. He grasps it with shaking hands.
Anytime.
Wait, what? What?
Think I could have another nip?
A bit more, ain't it?
You make it yourself?
Squeezed it through my own sock.
I douse the rag in the foul liquid.
Okay, here we are. Okay.
Hey!
Oh, sorry. Thanks. I hand
Wait,
back
did
the
I
bottle.
not do it?
He grasps it with shaking hands.
Anytime.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Think I could have another nip?
I reckon so.
I take another slug.
Oh! You could strip paint.
Did
with
I
this.
douse the rag? Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey!
Oh, sorry.
Okay. It's this loop is confusing.
Thanks. I hand back the bottle.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
I go to work on the layers of spray paint. Metho works a treat. It's not exactly like new, but it's readable. All right, section D. Over here. Got it. Should be here somewhere. Andrew Sullivan, 1926 to 1982. Devoted father. Alison O'Leary, 1944 to 1987. Beloved daughter, sister, friend, and poet. Another old grave, but this is hers.
What the deuce?
How could she... Ah! What's going on? Why is she buried already?
You weren't there.
Alec?
You missed the funeral, Dad.
But I thought...
It screams at me from my subconscious, that thought, but it's slippery. Black ice on asphalt. And I'm spinning out.
You should say something.
Yes, I guess I could say a few words. Shit, I'm no good at these things. Mum, I pause. That thought still niggles. This isn't right. This isn't right. Kneeling down, I set the flowers aside. Wrong Carter.
A laugh escaped my throat as a sob. This is... your grave. Alec! Oh, God, Alec! I'm sorry!
All right, folks. Good shit. But I'm going to wrap up the stream for now. Yeah, I kind of dropped out of the streaming game for a while. But I might get back into it. We'll see. Now that my setup is working again. Thanks for dropping by. Cool game, The Drifter. Check it out. I think it might be on sale right now. If not, it's not that expensive anyway. All right, have a good weekend, everybody. See you later.